Good afternoon, my people. How are we doing today? Let's see if this is public. No. My people, this is a Saturday and we are live. Pool. And I wanted to talk a little bit of what the future brings. This morning I was sleeping and more or less at lunchtime I had lunch and I started cleaning the garden. So the garden is, I will show you later on a photo of the garden. It's quite big lawn, so I was cutting the lawn. And we had a worker here as well, helping with one of those mowing machines. And I'm still going to mow the lawn on the afternoon, but I was helping the man and I finished off the work. Hello, Mr. Bean. Very good. First visual, first person watching us, Mr. Bean. Thank you very much for being here. I'll join you. I've been, I've been a little UFO freak lately. Let me see if I can talk with you. Oh, I don't know how I can talk really. How can I leave a message? Let me check. No, this is another camera. Okay, so this next week is going to be hopefully very good. Nice, Mr. Bean. Very nice to meet you. Again, I met you before and I'm a subscriber. How's the weather, Mr. Bean? Oh, I was trying to send a message, but oh, look here, it's a beautiful weather. Look, beautiful today. Look at the pool. Can you see? Yes, here it's raining as well, Mr. Bean. Do you wanna join? I don't know how I can invite anyone. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. I'm not. It's my first time, really, guys. I don't know much of this, and I think I have to use No, I have to use tá. I have to use. Oh, look, I did the camera stuff. Look, I did it wrong. Devagar, cuidado. Ah! They are getting me wet and my cell phone as well. So next week we will probably be doing some little travel, and it's going to be a surprise. So I'm gonna when we arrive, I'll tell you, and I'll make some videos. Um, we haven't done much holidays lately. Last year we didn't do much because of my belly problem. Okay, go to guests. guests. Yeah, but I'm not sure if I have to leave the live to go to StreamYard, right? Because I only have four options here. Uh, I'm not sure. I may be on my cell phone because I have four icons on the bottom and nothing else. The camera, the chat, which I can go live chat, none, or main chat, and then I can do some blushing and some things, and then I have the one to share, and yeah, I don't have any more options really. Oh look, now I was going to finish transmission. Okay, so I don't think I can do much. And if I leave this, yes, they will talk. Yep, I think I'm live now. But on my cell phone, I don't have many options, really. I have an X on the top, but I think if I press that, the camera will. I can't get on panel, okay. Okay, Mr. Bean. So yeah, I'm not very experienced with this yet. Still, have you checked my videos, Mr. Bean? Do you like anything I post? And I can put you as a moderator. Look, I'll put you as a moderator. Can you take the link being a moderator? Me too, brother. Yeah, so in 1 hour I'm gonna work. I have a patient, so I cannot be live for much longer. But I already nice one. That's your link. Yep, I'm a subscriber already, brother. So yesterday, what was I doing yesterday? Yesterday it was a rough night. Ash. Yeah, I'm having to watch my kids because they are in the swimming. Cuidado, Vicente, não faz isso. Now they're jumping. So maybe tonight we might go to the same gastronomic party we went on. I went on Wednesday. Ligaste? Podes desligar. We might be going. Yes, they don't listen. We never listened, really, wasn't it? Um, basically, the gastronomic party I went on Wednesday, I didn't have dinner, but maybe tonight we're going and having dinner there. But I have a feeling it's gonna be very very full of people. So I'm still not sure. Hello, Blue Chicken. Just added you, brother. Hope everything is good in Australia, brother. And in America, Mr. Bean. It's funny because most of my friends, subscribers, are from America and Australia. Yep, it's morning, Blue Chicken, right? No, no, morning in America. In Australia, it must be like almost end of the day, like 7, 8, more or less, maybe 9, 1 a.m. Wow, wow, that's late, man. Not too late for me because I go to bed at 3, maybe. Here it's 4 p.m. Yes, happy Sunday. I'm still on Saturday. Yep, morning in America. Yes, here usually. Cuidado, Vicente. Here usually I go to bed quite late, um, and I wake up like 11, 12, but I try not to wake up further than that. Portugal, Porto, in the north of Portugal. So basically, we have Mr. Bean in Kentucky here. Portugal is like here, a bit lower down, and then Australia is down here, more or less like this, like here, because you have Maldives here and India, and then Asia, and then you have Australia here. So Australia, Portugal, Kentucky. That's in a very small scale, guys. Because my wife just went on holidays since Friday. We are finishing cleaning up everything here at our place, so we can. Money, pede desculpa. My daughter just hit like this, a tap on the head of my son. She's a bit younger than him, so when we have water here, the bees, we usually have some wasps coming here, and I don't like them very much. They're not too bad, really, but I'm afraid that they will sting me. Yes, Blue. I studied in I had a I was in a pre-English school here in Portugal. Then I went to Portuguese school when I was like until I was like 17, 16, 15. And then from 16 to 18 I was in an English school again. And then I went to England to take my osteopathy course. Have you heard of osteopathy, guys? It's like bone setters. Some people call them witches, but it's not witchcraft. Cuidado, Vicente. Osteopathy. It was born in America. Tapa-te e fica ao sol. It was invented in the 1900s by a doctor called Andrew Taylor Still, and both his children died of tuberculosis because at the time they used to bleed people to take the viruses out or the bacteria. They didn't know we had to fight it from within. And the way he invented osteopathy was after his kids died of tuberculosis. He was so frustrated that he started looking for ways of curing diseases without having to bleed people. Because bleeding, you lost your blood, and losing your blood, you didn't have energy to overcome the virus or the bacteria. So basically, some people say that those cords, those ropes they use around the like the little land fields. They You have those ropes that go from a little post to another post, and then you have the rope, like in an arch. And one day, Andrew Taylor Steele had a headache, and he decided to lie down and in the shade, and he found that rope in those posts, and he put his neck on the rope, and that caused like a little stretching of his neck, and after some minutes his headache disappeared, and the guy was so surprised, Andrew Taylor Steele, the doctor, that he started uh, studying anatomy. And basically, he started saying that osteopathy is anatomy, anatomy, and anatomy. So, so basically, I had 2 years of anatomy and pathology, and basically, I had the same course as the doctors, but it was given by specialists of physiologists, pathologists, osteopaths, anatomists. Basically, my course was given by the same courses as doctor, but different doctors, because some these doctors they couldn't be on they could be on university, on two universities at the same time, but these jobs are quite they take a lot, it's very tiring and very time consuming, and so basically I was in England for 4 years and a half, and then I came back to Portugal, and I've been working since 2007, basically. January, I started working in January of 2007. That's when I returned from England. And since then, it's been working, and I watched my father die 12 years, 13 years ago. I, I watched my three of my grandparents die. Two of them died in my house where I live now. So we basically, me and my wife, we helped treat them basically. Um, we didn't do everything, but we helped them. And after hours, when everything. Oh, you don't like doctors? I usually I don't like when they look at my throat and they put that wood spatula on your mouth to watch that to watch your thing. I don't like it. Blue, if you come to Portugal, I can treat you if you need, and Mr. Bean, you as well. No worries. Um, this is my Porto is very nice city. It has river, it has beaches, it has waves, it has you can go to the mountains, like 1 hour drive. You can be in the mountains. Portugal is like, I call it a little paradise, because we don't nowadays it's getting it's becoming the same as the rest of Europe, basically, because we used to be a small country and a lot of tourists. Now, with the problems of immigration, we are having much and much immigrants, and we have immigrants from all over the place, like from India, South Africa, Asia, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Syria. Look, we have everything. We have everything. And nowadays, it's not that it's becoming dangerous, that it was already a little bit dangerous, but it's become more westernized. I think that's what I have to say. It's like it's not that I don't like the western. I like western, but uh, it's my country is becoming like England. You know, England. When I arrived there, you saw half English, half non-English, and here it's becoming the same. And I don't know if it's taking opportunities to the people from Portugal. I know Portuguese are not very known for being hardworking, really. We Portuguese are not known for being hard workers inside Portugal. But when we leave Portugal and we have to live and work for others in other countries, it's we can be the best in the world, like Cristiano Ronaldo, you know, and Jose Mourinho, the coach, and we have many people that are very intelligent here. Um, as well, you know, we have a lot of very poor people, and that's what I'm not really happy about Portugal, because we should give more opportunities to the people who really deserve it, you know, for the poor people, or at least the honest poor people, really, because I, me and my wife, we help people, and whoever we feel that does a good work and does not steal or ask for too much or pretend he's working and he's not. When that happens, we I usually don't get very happy. But either way, we work hard. I think I have to say that osteopathy has been like a blessing for me, because it's been my main job. But I'm starting to discover that money is not everything in life. And although we need money, we also need happiness and time off and do sports and take care of the kids, because it can be too much. And if we don't have a healthy living and wake up early and go to bed early, it's hard to maintain a healthy living, you know. And when we love UFOs, blue chicken, right? When we love UFOs, we we love UFOs, but we respect them and we also fear them a bit, you know, because I don't want to be abducted, but I do want to establish some contact. I do feel I've been in contact with them. Um, I'm still not 100% sure, because I'm not every time I'm not watching the sky. Yes, exactly, blue chicken. It's good that we turn off the technology sometimes. Um, because technology is good to keep us all together, but technology can be the ruin of us all as well. Oh look, I found a look look strawberry. Look, blue chicken, Mr. Bean. Toma. Olha, preciso cortar. Estava a estragar-se. Strawberry, guys. I'm gonna give it to my wife. Yep, blue, blue. Me too. And we know it's here. We may not have the proof, but we have the statistics, and my course, osteopathy, is an empirical course. I don't know if you guys know what that means. That means osteopathy is proven in the clinic, in the hospitals, but there are still studies being made, and many studies need to be made. So, osteopathy is an empirical science. That means that it's not proven with it's not completely proven with scientific studies, but it's proven in the clinic. It's proven with the patients. People get better, and that means that if they get better, they get healthier, they live longer. Osteopathy works, and that's how we know this works, really, because we press the muscles that need to be pressed. We put the bones where they need to be, and we create that space to give our body energy to recharge and heal itself, because we are a healing machine, guys. We have that capability, and if we have that capability of repairing ourselves, um, the before, when Andrew Taylor Still discovered osteopathy, he started treating asthma, emphysema. Um, Not all heart problems can be treated because you need operation surgery. So heart operations, they started quite early, I think, but osteopathy treats skin rashes, maybe allergies. But allergies, you have to stop being with the causative thing. You have to really. What else do we do? We treat sinusitis. Um, we treat headaches. We treat abdominal pain. We treat tendinitis. We do help with the multiple sclerosis, yes, but we do not cure multiple sclerosis. We help our body. We help the body to we help the body to withstand the pain and the nerves being damaged, because you have many autoimmune diseases. You have dementia, you have MS, you have motor neuron disease, you have a lot of diseases, many things. We usually help treat the symptoms. When the problem, it's not a disease, before it's a disease, we can cure it. When it becomes a disease, we can cure some, but you also always need medications. Um, always need medications, your other treatments, because osteopathy is a complementary science, medicine. Cuidado, Anja, aí, os pés. It's not a medicine, it's a complementary medicine, so it complements. The THC is a tough question, Blue, because the THC has many properties which are good, which is if you have problems sleeping, it does help you, but it's always that question of balance. You cannot exaggerate of anything, because if you exaggerate of anything, it will not be good. So I don't know. I think each one owns each owns body, so each one does what they want. It's like you have a disease, you will do anything you can to cure that disease. If you don't have a disease but you feel you have a disease, maybe you have to think better and see what's the really the problem, you know. Yes, Blue. I used to take omeprazole for my belly, and now I stopped because I was. Oh, you have MS, my brother. Yep, Mr. Bean. I'm on the. I'm almost on the 30s too. I'm on Blue Chicken. I would advise you to maybe, if you can get an osteopath, maybe try looking for, you know, not very expensive one. Usually on the cities they're more expensive, and um, on the further away from the cities they may be cheaper. So have a look. Um, I may have some some osteopathy university that is linked to my university in England, because I studied in the European School of Osteopathy. So if you go to Google, you write European School of Osteopathy, collaborations with Australia, and you may find a university that has osteopathy, and you can get cheaper osteopathy if you go to universities, because the students they make consultations cheaper for the students, so the students also have patients to treat. But you always have a real osteopath looking out for you guys. So going back for the THC, THC. It's weird because in my country it's not criminalized, but it's not legal either. And the only things you can get with THC, you have to go to a doctor and ask for a receipt, and not a receipt, a paper, and then and you can only ask for it if you have diseases like MS or autoimmune or any nervous diseases. Blue, it might be approved. Maybe check with your doctor, because physiotherapy is approved. You know. Still, in America, the Maria plants are legal in most states, so you have a lot of medical studies being made, a lot of advancements in extracting each of the chemicals for the desired effect that you want. If you need to sleep, if you have headaches, because instead of using anti-inflammatory creams, you can use a THC cream, because it's natural. You don't have the chemicals that are going to ruin your stomach, as well as over basically putting too much work on your liver. And if you just put the THC cream, which it's for sale nowadays, you can find it anywhere. You can put the THC cream, and temporarily, you cannot put more than maybe 1 or 2 or 3 days, and you cannot um, take it very long, because it's not good for your liver either. So Oh, blue chicken. I don't know what there is. Tech Fidera. Yes, blue. I'm glad you haven't had a flare up. I'm. That's one of the reasonable things of MS. Have you had it for a long time, blue? Because I know MS usually comes on adolescence. Daqui a meia hora. In half an hour, I will have to leave because I have a patient, right? So maybe 10, 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. And what's your age, Blue? Dit mais alto. Só um bocadinho. Guys, I'm gonna give you some music. Ah, okay. And you had it since for 5 years, Blue. Also, you had it not for long. Mr. Bean, you have MS too? Look, guys, I only have chronic gastritis and esophagitis. Possibly. Ah, okay, you're 52 years old. Okay. Guys, this music makes me a bit crazy. Olha, tá aqui uma vespinha. This looks like the river pool I went. Uh, I shown you the videos, I think. Thanks, Mr. Bean. Guys, you guys are not gonna believe this, but my father died at 53 years old. And I was like 20 something, 25 maybe. Basically, I came back from England at in 2006 and my father died 3 years later. So I do have a bit of regret for going to so many years to England. I think I think I would have had a better relationship with my father if I'd stayed here. But at the same time, I kind of felt a bit. I had to. Basically, I was starting working really. I started working at 23, more or less. I worked summers before, but just studying. Yes, Mr. Bean, that must have been hard. My mom is still alive, but she has some mental problems, and we're on the process of dealing with that, me and my brother. But it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy either because for more or less 3 years that we for 1 year that I haven't been talking with my mom, but yep, life is really short, Blue, and I tell you one thing, Blue. I cannot regret what I did with my life because I wouldn't be here with my wonderful family if I hadn't had the life I had before. But if I didn't go to England as well, even if my life would be better or worse, it wouldn't be the same, guys, because things happen on stages of our lives when they need to happen, and that's the really important part because basically how I see how I lived my life and I see it is if we have parents that help us, we don't have to work as hard. But if we don't have the parents helping, we have to work harder. Yes, blue chicken. Even 100 is short. Because when you're close to 100, you feel you're a child again. And you feel you can grow a lot. Isn't it? That reminds me of that movie of Mr. Button with the incredible story of Mr. Button. And that's very good. Guys, wonderful talk. This has been amazing, really. Thank you, Mr. Bean and Blue Chicken. You've really made my day. My second live. Second. And Blue Chicken, please do get an osteopath. And Mr. Bean, if you ever need an osteopath, um, I sure advise you to get one if you ever have any pain or muscle pain. Uh, it does help a lot, and people people here in Portugal don't want to use the money much, on osteopathy because doctors are already very expensive, and they see, yeah, why am I gonna go there? But when they start coming, they never stop coming because I spend 4 times more time with them than a doctor. Doctor spends like 15 minutes with them. I spend like a 1 hour. So, uh, and they pay less for me than the doctor. So, you know, I can put my I can charge much more. I know people in the city that are charging like $70 for 1 hour, and I'm charging like 20, 30. It's like, cuidado, Manny. Tira para trás. Look at my beauty over here. Look. Sai, 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 sai. That was my child. Mr. Bean, big hug. Thank you very much for being here. Blue Chicken, thank you very much. You guys are moderators. I don't do much lives, but probably in the summer when I go on holidays, I will do some lives to watch to show you my the place where I am. Okay. Nice, Blue Chicken. And Blue Chicken, if you do any lives, I will be looking for it and I will be joining. Mr. Bean, I will join you for sure. Okay, that's a promise. Nice, brother. That's what we want. This is a great community, Blue Chicken, right? This is family. I'm really thankful for. I met you before. We met on Goofon, right? But who got us together was Wally and Sarah and Susan and even out their channel that I don't subscribe anymore. But surely I'll go there in the future just to leave him a message and provoke him for a bit, but I don't hate him. But family is family, right? Blue Chicken, we gotta support the family. Stay blessed, people. Love you very much, guys. See you soon.